Well, go on to the Gold Circle YouTube channel if you want a detailed analysis of every race, because that's definitely on. But you now are listening to the Shortlist, proudly brought to you by Gold Circle TV. And I can tell you that if you're watching the Shortlist and you want to know a bit more, there's interviews and there are also reruns when you have a look at that race-by-race preview. But now on to my shortlist before I hand over to Warren Lanferner. And coming up on my shortlist, it's going to be horse number 10 in race number 3, a horse called Running Rifles, that's going to be featured in all 2 columns. That will be the place accumulator, the picks are supposed to be all 3, but anyway, the bar pot and the pick 6 are together. So it's a banker in the place accumulator, banker in the bar pot, banker in the pick 6 as well. And as I mentioned, you can also use this horse in your all to come bets. Running Rifles, Justin Snate and Anton Marcus. The form lines are clear to see. He's had 2 runs now in the province from his last start. Bugsy Malone coming through to enhance that form line. I think he's the right horse in the race. He looks ready to win. And whilst there is some form to go around, he is going to be the play of the day. And then that place accumulator banker, along with Running Rifles, comes up in race number 8, a horse called Willie the Wizard, who ran a tremendous race last time out, the best of his career when they tried him with blinkers. That was a good second behind Papa C. Samanga Kumalo will ride him again, and Samanga's got a fantastic strike rate when he rides for Nathan Kotson. And all I'm looking for is for this horse to confirm the improvement shown last time out, and I think he'll go close to winning it. That's race number 8, horse number 8, Willie the Wizard. And then the horses to follow, I've picked out 2 horses. The first comes up in race number 5, and if you listen to that race-by-race preview show, the one concern for me, has this race come too soon for the 3-year-old Party Time? His form lines are there to see behind Waterbury Lane and Good Traveller, who have both gone on to win Group 2s and a Group 1 respectively. And he's a horse that's just built with natural pace and speed, and with a low weight on his back from a good draw, you'd think that he'd have the run of the race. His stable were of the opinion that he may just need the run number 2, Party Time. But I think over the sprint trip of 1,000 meters, even if 80-90% ready, he will run well. And then in the Model Man Stakes, that's the big one for the afternoon. It's a listed race, the Modern Man Mile, over 1,600 meters. This is where the 3-year-olds will be, vying for some bragging rights. We got 2 fillies in the race as well, Humdinger and Aisling. But the horse that's caught the imagination in what he's shown to date, he comes to the race with a very big reputation from the stable of Peter Muscat. He's done nothing wrong in his career thus far. It's 2 from 2 for number 7, Quasi for sure. I see no problem with the 1,600-meter trip. Let's see how he goes against some quality opposition. So that's going to be a horse to follow. And with that, I hand over to Warren Lanferner.
Thanks very much, Dees. Yep, a lovely short list there from you. And let's take a look at my short list. And up on screen, you'll see the suggested place accumulator bankers from me. Also Running Rifles, race 5, Running Rifles. Let me just double check something here. No, not 5. Let's sort that out. Race 3, number 10. Running Rifles is Justin Snate's horse. Nick Johnson, Anton Marcus, suggested plie banker. In the 4th race, I've gone with number 1, Antigonus. I believe that Antigonus will be able to run into the first 3. Then the 5th race, number 7, a very difficult race. I do believe that Tempting Fate should be able to run into the money. He's a good horse, is Tempting Fate. I suggested pick 6 banker is also Tempting Fate, but not with too much confidence. It's a tough race, but use it as a guide. Tempting Fate as a suggested pick 6 banker there. And just the one horse to watch out for from me in the 6th race. I quite like number 1, Jacqueline, who is Dennis Dryer's horse, owned by his wife Jill, dropped in the merit rating, gets gate 1. And I think that Jacqueline certainly is going to run a big race come Sunday. So that's my short list. All that's left for us to do is to wish you well, stay safe, and social distance and sanitize and do all that you have to do. Punt well, and come and join us at the races. It's open now to the public, and we always look forward to seeing you here at the race course. From Dees Dynant and myself and the entire GTV team, Dees and I will be your hosts on Sunday. So until then, good Good night, God bless, and goodbye.
My name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.